Welcome to Season 2 of Solopreneur Success Strategies. This is Jane Gardner, and we are going to be talking about home business startup. And we're going to be talking about starting, running, and growing your own home business, whether offline or on. Monday is all about mindset, of course. Tuesday is all about starting a home biz. Wednesday is about selling, sales, and your customer. Thursday is going to be about running your home biz, and Friday will be growing your home business. Saturday is all about putting systems in your business, and Sunday is all about strategy. So subscribe to this daily podcast to help you start, run, and grow your home biz. For more information, go to bo8hb.com. Hello, it's Jane Gardner, and today we're going to be talking about starting your home business. Today we're going to be talking about things to consider before you start your home business on whether or not you're actually going to have a business, in terms of whether or not there is demand out there. Last time we did talk about finding your target market and seeing if they're out there, and some of the other things that you have to do in order to figure out whether or not you're going to have a business that'll make income is, of course, go out and test. Go out and test and see whether or not there is a business out there. So, for example, just quickly put together a sales page with information on whatever service or product it might be, or whether or not you're going to have a laundry business. We had discussed in the previous one about how to look for your target market, of course. So even offline or online, you have to go find out if there's a market out there for you. So once you figure out that there might be a market out there, well, now it's time to test. Now you can test by contacting people and asking them a question. Do you think that this would be a viable business? Do you think that you would buy my product or service? You can ask your family and friends. Of course, they usually will tell you what you want to hear, so they're probably not the best ones to start with. But then you could do a survey. You could hire a survey company to send out a information quiz out to your local market to find out if they'd be interested in having for example, I would like a handyman service to be available to my business, as I find I don't have the time to do everything around my home. So if someone was to send out a direct mail to say, hey, we're a local handyman going out here, would you be interested in a 10% discount on business? And if you had, you of course would have to price out your direct marketing or the survey business, but it'd be worth surveying your local market to find out if there is enough interest out there. So you would have a charge to that, of course, and you'd put together a few questions and then maybe offer a 10% off coupon or even more. Even a 30% off coupon, just to see if people will call you up and ask you to come and do a estimate for them for your service. So it's the same even online or offline. It's worth putting out a test idea, a test product, a service, whether it's a test sale page or a test thing out to Facebook saying, hey, I'm starting this new service. Would anybody interested? And of course, they can easily say yes or no to that. And of course, that's not really going to tell you whether or not they're actually going to use that service or product. But then, of course, you put together a little sales page and see if your people that hang out with you would be interested in that service or product. So we did talk about finding your target market before. So, of course, you're not going to be going and talking to all your golfer friends if you have a service for handyman service for your local entrepreneur who's too busy to do their own business of cleaning up the house and cleaning up the garden, etc. So you have to make sure you know who your market is that you want for your product or service, and then go and ask them. Very simple. Do a survey. Mail out to various local businesses. If you're selling a product or service like cleaning or whatever, their home office, or cleaning their office or retail, send out a survey and stick it in an envelope, and you can find their mailing address yourself even, and just send out to, say, 100 local businesses, and then follow up and ask them the question, hey, did you get my information? What do you think? And they could even give you feedback, even if they're not interested in their service. So it's always good to test your big idea and look into it before you start putting money behind a home business, before you start quitting your job and doing a home business. It's always good to test your big idea by going out and asking. Just ask. Well, I hope that will give you some ideas to implement in your own business. And if you want more, go to boahb.com and subscribe.